I'm here today for a tour, and as you can see, they grow sugarcane here, but this is not all of it. They have about 20 acres growing this way. And I'm really excited for this tour today. At the end, we'll get to taste their rums, all from sugarcane grown here in Puerto Rico.
Pepe decided to reinvent himself. He traveled a lot to Martinique, to Guadalupe, regions here in the Caribbean, well renowned for making rum just off fresh sugarcane juice. And that sugarcane they grow right in their estate. And he saw a gap in the market. And here we can see that we are surrounded with all of our sugarcane. So it starts right next to the road right here, goes all the way in an arc to the back of our buildings that we see right here. Sugarcane is in the grass family, and it's really similar to bamboo. So a hard outer layer, inside is just a lot of fiber and also a lot of water content. So 70 to 75% is that sugarcane juice in the stock. So all of the barrels that we see here are American oak from the state of Tennessee, and between here and our distillery building we have approximately 800 barrels. These are the different stages of aging and also some that are already ready to be bottled. So here would be our oldest barrels, 2018, 2019, and the youngest that we have would be 2020, 2021, and 2022. So we're just gonna keep on going on. And the smell here is really, really intense because we are in the tropics. It's humid, it's hot. It's really good for the aging process. Makes it faster in comparison with other countries and with their colder climates. But the downside is that we do lose a high percentage of the liquid inside the barrel to evaporation.
Yes.
Angel's share, Angel's portion, and that's what we're breathing in right now, at least 10%.
Are there very different types of sugarcane?
Yeah.
And are you using different types or just one?
So when the team started here is planting sugarcane, they were donated 25 individual pieces of sugarcane, all different varieties. So different colors to that sugarcane, different contents of sugarcane juice per stock, and they were all Puerto Rican varieties, actually donated by the Terrain Authority of Puerto Rico and the university system to Pepe back in 2011, 2012. So what the team did here was grafted different varieties, came up with hybrid breeds that had optimal quantity of sugarcane juice per stock. So right now, our developed sugarcane tends to be a bit more purple in color, like a dark purple color, and has a really nice ratio of sugarcane juice for the production. So there are a lot of different varieties across the world. Our particular one tends to grow to at least 8 to 9 feet, but others in other areas grow up to 24 feet. So really it depends on that variety. Here in Puerto Rico, we were mass producers of sugar for a very long time. We had at least 450,000 acres, just like this, island-wide, dedicated to sugarcane and sugar production. But right now, that industry doesn't exist anymore. So the last sugarcane estate closed down in the year 2000 on the west side of Puerto Rico, in Tres Clavos, in Aguaba. And yeah, here we are the only ones actually doing this with the purpose of making rum. And there is no really sugar production here at a large scale.
Is getting there from like Dominican Republic or some other places?
Yeah, from other regions across the world. They outsource that rum and they age here in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That's what most distilleries do here. And all of it is based off molasses, so an end product of sugar refining. So they get it from big sugar refining countries, Dominican Republic, India, Philippines, and age or refined here in Puerto Rico. But right now, we're the only ones who's doing it from farm to bottle. That is a defibrillator, so it turns that sturdy stock into a more workable mash, just so it's easier to extract all the juice. So that mash is going up the conveyor belt. You can see one of our team members on the top of that conveyor belt, just making sure everything goes where it's supposed to. So all of that mash goes through some cylinders that are in the middle of that blue part of the mill. So that is pressing all of the mash and just squeezing out the juice. From the stainless steel tanks, it goes directly here into the red pot. So these instruments in particular are called French cognac pot stills. And Pepe actually got it at auction from a closing down Hennessy factory here in the Caribbean. So it smells rather That sugarcane juice is just, filling this up with that smell. So the first stop for that fermentation liquid would be this back tank that we see right here. So here it gets heated up, produces vapor that's really concentrated with that alcohol content because we're evaporating all that water. So all that vapor charged with alcohol goes up the tubing system, and here in the frontal tank it encounters a cold surface, condensation. So vapor gets brought back down to liquid state. So that's what the team captures here in the fountain heads. So this would be specifically for that second distillation of Rompetón. Rompetón is our most premium brand, 100% off our own processed sugarcane. So we just want to add a step further to that rum. So that vapor is traveling through the columns, through each of the chambers, the little windows that we see in the middle. And those chambers are divided by these carbon plates. The first distillation will be a bit low, so it could be 30, it could be 40, and the next one, that last distillation, that end product should be between 60 and 70. So we also store some fruits here for our fruit infusion. So we just got a fresh batch of pineapples yesterday, so possibly tomorrow, and we'll be cutting all of that.
You probably said this already, but you only use, it's like a monoculture yeast, right? Only one yeast, you don't use a combination of different yeasts?
Exactly, so it would be one yeast in particular. Yeah. Here we go. So this next one is, entering that blend from here in the Dominican Republic. So this is Don Santo. So this is aged for 3 years in the barrels, and then those 2 barrels were blended together in the distillery. So 3 years. And for the fruit infusions, we have ginger, we have coconut, pineapple, passion fruit, which is our #1 bestseller